deeper into
I got blacker.
Black music.
Yeah.
Deeper into blackness. So was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing. Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line?
I think I love black music. I love the sound of black
Who
music.
among us?
Yeah, I love the sound of black music.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found. And of course, it appealed to me to do something that I felt like at a time when there's plenty of people expecting me to take some of the routes y'all are taking.
Yep.
To take the route that not only might not be expected, but is also the one I genuinely want to take. So all the stars aligned in that way for me, to be honest. I'm not going to pretend like what you're talking about. I was like, I guess you're right. I knew that there were multiple things appealing about this route, but I also came to the decision, I'm proud to say, off of what feels good in my ear. I love R&B music. I love the sound of soft, intimate, melodic music. So
Yeah.
I want to be understood. I want to write melodies that invite people to sing along.
Next up with Tim Black.
Jack Harlow got blacker. See, this is why we need to push the line. And we need more people willing to say, you know what, we're Black Americans, and we need to put a stamp on what we do. Not be afraid of pushback. Not be afraid to go against the wave of the melting pot bullshit, this people of color nonsense. Because they take, what do we get? What do we get? I do not let his youth, I do not let his youthfulness, I do not let his affable personality, nor his talent, if there is. I'm not a big Jack, I don't know. But I know blackness, and I know he ain't black. And I think he knows he ain't black. And historically, just historically on its face, the number of artists that have commandeered black melodic melodies, cadence, stylings, rhythms, speech, vernacular, tonality, vibe, energy, everything that we create. You know, it just gets pilfered from us. It'd be different, fam, if we were sitting on top. See, here's the thing, guys. If we were where we should be in this society, in America, if we were where we're supposed to be, which I believe would be right there, sitting at the top, based on what we've culturally given to this country, based on our comedy, based on our music, development, we invented every music genre in America. Why don't we dominate those industries? You know, there'll be people in the comment section. We're on Facebook now. Facebook. I know I got some dissenting voices on Facebook because I got a more conservative audience over there. But here's the thing. If we invented every musical genre in America, why aren't we running those genres? Now, either you're going to have to respond by saying, we don't know what we're doing. We just, you know, we ignorant, which is rooted in racism. Or you'll have to admit there might be something afoot. There may be some discrimination. There may be some exploitation involved. I mean, if you want to be honest, it's okay to admit that because it's reality. Because if we were sitting at the top, and if it was, then we could be. See, this is my thing with black folks. There are black folks who will say, "Hey, I like that Jack Harlow is paying homage to black music." Sort of like, what's the guy from the guy from NSYNC or whatever it was, Justin Timberlake, and just like before him, it was somebody. You know, Yeah, we like they're giving the love and Marky Mark and Color Me Bad and just all these, just John B, but the problem is we don't own the industry. That's the problem. It'd be different if we were the chief beneficiaries of this thing we created. That's not all on Jack Harlow, obviously. But that doesn't mean he's not benefiting from it. It doesn't mean. So when Black Americans are enamored and they feel proud, and they feel, what's that saying? Imitation's the best form of flattery? No, it's not. You know what the best form of flattery is in a capitalistic society? Money. That's the best form of flattery. Had somebody write me a long email. Tim, I really wish I could help you, but all I got is prayers. Okay, thank you. You know what's better than prayers? Unless you got a direct line to God that I don't have, which I don't think you do, money. That's how this society works. In America, you can be a great person and still die outside, frozen to the concrete, and people will step over you and keep it moving. That's the country we live in. It's not my choice. I wish we lived in a country and a world, because there are other countries that are capitalistic as well, right? It's not just America. Not just saying it's about America. Canada got people living outside. You can live outside in France, eat out of a trash can. They'll let you. It's just, let's stop pretending we at a place that we not, where we can be so gracious and so, oh wow, look at them doing our dance. Isn't that something? It's so cute when they do it. Look at the way I see him doing it. He's doing it move. She's singing just like Whitney. We don't have the comfortability. We are not in a position where we can sit back and just revel in how people are imitating our work. You're too nice. It is sucker shit. It is sucker. You a sucker. You are a sucker. This guy's multi-millionaire doing your music. Fine. Can't stop him. But please stop being enamored and like, oh my God, I can't believe he's doing. Yeah. And when they signed him for a reason. Because they know they're going to come buy his stuff and not buy your stuff, black person. You understand? So, look, if black Americans were where we should be, I would have no problem with this at all. In fact, then if things were equal, but we got people that don't realize that things are not equal, that things are not operating at a level plane. They want us to operate and pretend and for things. They want us to feel like things are level and to behave and react that way. When in reality, they're not equal. They're not level. We don't have the same access. We don't have the same resources. It's like it's no. And it is what it is. And I'm not demonizing this person. Right? I'm pointing out an issue. And I'm saying the behavior of so many black Americans, this mindset where we sit back doughy-eyed and feel an affinity for someone regurgitating our own content to us in a lighter complexion is not a win for us. It's a win for him. I feel the same way about people that come here from other countries that assimilate or take and then take our culture and then they act like, oh well, why you got a problem? We all struggling, brother. Because black Americans are where we are, and we need to remedy that And that's my primary objective when it comes to this. But we can't pretend like things are equal within that. Okay, let's get out. My name is Tim Black. Follow this channel if you realize that talking like this probably has more doors slammed in my face than I even know about. But what am I saying that's wrong? Next.
Catch Tim Black live on the most dangerous show in America, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Don't miss out on the real. Stay dangerous.